What's up, guys? This is One Dream V6. For those of you who know me personally, this is Eric from GTA Police Boys. But for those of you that are new subscribers, go by let's just go by One Dream V6. This channel is gonna be strictly non-related GTA gaming. For those of you that know me, um, just a variety of assorted games from MMOs, RTSs, first-person shooters, just everything. Um, just kind of want to give you guys looks on different games that maybe aren't played too often, and obviously play the games that I like and some of the popular ones, and definitely games that are released, newly released, and I'll try those out within the first week of the release. I'm gonna try to make this entertaining, and like I said, those of you that have watched me from GTA Police Boys know how my commentary can be, so I hope that those of you who are new subscribers also enjoy my commentary. The game that I'm playing for my first selection will be DC Universe Online. Honestly, this game is kick ass. For any of you guys that are really into the whole DC and Marvel universe, I highly suggest getting this game. Yeah, the level tap out is at 30, but I mean, you can play as a hero to level 30, and you can then start a whole new character selection, be a villain, and play to a level 30. And there's still, of course, side missions and stuff. You guys know how that works. The customization for this game is pretty ridiculous. In fact, I would do that now, um, just to show you guys everything. So, I might just create a second character. I'm not gonna keep him. Just to show you guys the character selection in this game and how detailed and extensive it can be. Of course, you have to watch this stupid intro, but it's pretty cool actually. Some people don't really like it, but I mean, I think for what they're trying to do for the game, it's pretty interesting. I think there's a plot to it, a little story. But I'm actually gonna skip it. That'll take too long. I'm sure you guys can watch that on your own time. So I'll show you the character selections, and creations for both male and female. Go through the male first. Okay, male category, you can go brute large, brute medium, small, striker, striker large, striker medium, striker small. And then you got your sparks, large, medium, and small. So whatever you prefer, obviously, you have that choice. So for normal purposes, I'm just probably going to go to striker medium. You can do either custom, which is well, you can hear. Yeah, inspired template obviously comes from the real heroes or villains in the universe. Some of them might obviously look a little different from what they're supposed to be, but nonetheless, you can still mimic them at least, um, for your character. And once you even select them per se, you can still, change around a few things with body and gear and everything. So, for instance, I just chose the Joker. I went to body. Now I'm going to skin. Um, you can still kind of choose a couple things. Now obviously some of these get really weird and kind of crazy, but I mean you get the point. The creativity, the options are there. They really don't restrict you to anything. I think this game definitely is one of the best and in-depth customization levels. Um, just in terms of the levels of customization you can do for your character. I think it's pretty amazing. Like, got my guy to look exactly how I wanted him to look, which I'll take you guys back to that in a little bit. But this is all pretty much self-explanatory. Your body, which I just did, your gear, you know, have all these heads, whether or not you want to have a helmet, no helmet, glasses, just weird, helmets like that. I mean, it's just so in detail, honestly, and just a variety of things you can do is pretty amazing. Um, so really, like I said, customization is there. Whatever you want to do, it's pretty much here. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be very hard for somebody to be left out, or somebody to feel like what they want is left out, It's all there, honestly. Face, you can put stuff on there, like I said. Um, a lot of cool stuff. It's just it's amazing. Emblems, if you want to do an emblem, self-explanatory. Chest. Um, basically your top attire, suit. That you want some type of slim look, design. Whatever. All that obviously is pretty self-explanatory. Back, got backpacks. Turn this guy around. Classic looks with the cape. A lot of it's mainly cape. You can have military looking backpack for bow and arrows, more capes, wings, definitely a lot of wings. Like I said, it's very in depth, so you guys can imagine. Hands, same thing, gloves essentially. That's pretty much it for that. Waist, different belts. Don't really think you can see them with my top. Let me see if I can change the top right quick. Just change it to something that, okay, so did that. Oops. Go back down to, where was that? Waist, yeah, waist. You can see the belts, type of different belts you can equip, whatever. Like I said, it's all there. Legs mainly consist of, the bottom attire. Want to rock something really tight that makes you look a little fruity, but of course I don't discriminate. Just saying, everybody's got their preference, It's the point of this game, that everybody to really create who they want to be, and that's ultimately what I think makes the game really good, at least really cool for the creation aspect of it. And you see all that. Feet, essentially boots, shoes, sandals. I think you can wear sandals, but whatever. It's really a lot of boots. Yeah, some shoes, but you basically get the gist of that. Colors, obviously, color scheme completely customizable. I don't really have to take you through that. Makeup, you can change some stuff around. Let me see. I'm getting some choppy frames right now, but if you want to work on those scars like that, you can do that. See what else I can do. This thing usually selects one color, but go through all that. I honestly forgot to switch the colors, but you get the gist of it. Whenever you switch the colors, you switch them and then change it all around. Different scar colors, whatever you want. It's pretty amazing. Like I said, this is just a template. This is what, if you want to go off of somebody, you can choose your characteristics, which I'm gonna now get into this. Morality, obviously, hero or villain. For as far as the hero, that's what my character is. Obviously, being a hero, you'll be facing, scarecrows, jokers, those guys of the world. And the villain, I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming Superman's, Captain America, stuff like that. I haven't done a villain character or a campaign yet, so I'm not sure. But you can choose your personality, whether you want to be somebody powerful, which relies basically just on strong, just forceful nature attacks. And each personality you choose also reflects on your moves and skills and abilities, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. Oh, it does not affect. Okay, I'm thinking of something else completely. These are essentially all your stances. So when you choose your character and you're in the lobby or in the room or wherever you're at on the map, essentially this just proves your personality. If you're serious, you look like that. Primal, you look like some ape-looking beast. Flirty, you kind of look like, yeah, you just look weird. And comical, you look stupid too. So but whatever you pick, it's completely up to you. You can have your mentors, which does actually, this is what I was thinking about as far as what reflects your armory, weapons, and some of your abilities that you have. Um, you know, in the multiplayer world and just in your world in general. Okay. All of them have their abilities, depending on who your mentor is and what side you choose between hero and villain. Gadgets, very important. This is where customization I think is really cool as far as what you can choose. If you want fire, you got fire. You want gadgets, which is what my guy has, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. I'm getting some choppy frames right now. There's probably some in the background. You want ice, you got that. Mental, a lot of psychic powers and whatnot. Nature, you know, using the natural landscape, obviously stuff coming out of the ground. It's pretty sweet. Sorcery, see a whole bunch of magic. You got earth, same, it's very similar to nature. Electricity, it's pretty cool in itself. And then light, all pretty much self-explanatory. This all just depends on exactly what you want. That's why I said I really love the game. It just really gives you control in who you want to become and what type of hero or villain you want to be. You know, I think a lot of games have lacked that in terms of customization, depending on what game they are. I think this one has finally kind of taken all that and put it into one. So it's really nice. Weapons, the weapon arsenal is pretty awesome. You know, you got your bows, you got your brawling, which is what my guy has, and once again I'll show you guys. Dual pistols, which go, you know, a long way. You got dual wielding swords, hand blast, got the old Dragon Ball Z thing. Martial arts, of course, just straight up just kicking somebody's ass. Dual wielding a little bit, one hand stuff as well. You got a rifle, which actually my guy's using as well. Staff looks pretty sweet when you get your combination moves going. Just start doing just some crazy, like, you know, 5-10 hit, maybe 15 hit combos. It's just amazing. Two-handed, just kind of just Thor looking thing. And you got your shield. Haven't really seen many people use the shield, but like I said, whatever you want to do is whatever you want to do. Now movement, this is very crucial. Movement affects your mobility entirely, and I don't think you can change it. If you want to fly, you can fly. Thing with flying is that I would say you're slower in terms of getting from one side of the map to the other, as opposed to somebody like my character who has super speed. But the thing about super speed is you're very vulnerable to attacks. And once you get hit by something, or once you're caught up in a fight, it's very hard to get out of the way. Because if you get stunned, your super speed is kind of immobilized for a little bit. But with flight, all you gotta do is fly up, and you're pretty much out of there. Stuff will still hit you going into the air, but as soon as you get high enough, you'll pretty much be safe. But with that super speed, you become stunned, immobilized, and slow, and it's easier, you know, for enemies and such to weaken you. So keep that in mind. Acrobatics. I haven't seen too many people in this neither. Everybody really uses super speed or flight. I haven't really seen too many people with, you know, acrobatic stuff. But like I said, whatever you choose, be very, very, you know, attentive on exactly what you want. Just so I'll make gameplay easier for you. You know, I love super speed, but I hate the fact that every time I get in a fight, I kind of have to back out a little bit, just because if I lose too much health, and you know, you're gonna have to go back to your last checkpoint. So that's that. Like I said, these are all just inspiration characters. If you want to go off of an inspirational character from the series, from the actual universe, if you don't want to do that, let's go to custom. It's the same exact thing. You choose all this stuff and choose your mentor, weapons. You know, you get to choose all that stuff. So that really is the customization of DC Universe. Like I said, it's very, very in-depth. Female is the same exact thing. Obviously, you get to choose. I don't know many females that play this, but I'm sure there are a number of them that do. You can choose for any females that may be watching. It's the same thing as the males. The customization is pretty in depth and amazing. So, you know, I've actually never seen how this would look. If you were to choose this as a female, it's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely there for you. You know, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, customization is just amazing. You can really create who you would be in a superhero world. You know, I'm sure we all kind of want or have our own superhero personalities. You know, whether or not it's just like the DC Universe superhero personality or whether it's just something in the real world. We all have some sort of personality that makes us unique. So I think it's cool that you're really allowed to you're kind of allowed to express that, you know, to a definite degree in this game. That's why I enjoy it. So customization is the same for females, as I said. So that's the whole customization gist, and you know, you can just pretty much just have fun with that and just, you know, really put yourself into the game. So I'm gonna just give you guys a little bit of gameplay with my guy. My superhero is Wave Raider. Came up with the name Wave is actually kind of my persona in reality. You know, my nickname. Some people go by nicknames, some people just go by their real names. I go by Wave because I also use that for my music that I do behind scenes, just kind of just mixing, you know, producing, DJing type of stuff. So Wave is that. And then Raider. Oakland Raiders are my favorite football team, and I'm sure that may upset some people that hate the Raiders because they think, well, Raider Nation is very tired and worn out. I've been with Raider Nation since I've been like 6 years old. I will never die from that. It's just instilled in me. So that's why I came up with it. That's why I got the blue and the black. I was thinking about doing black and silver, but I was kind of like, like how the blue looks. So you see, on Team Hero, mentor is Batman. My gadgets, gadgets are within my power realm. My weapon is the rifle, which I'll show you guys in action. And my movement is super speed, as I showed you. I'm playing the PvE world. For those of you that really want competition, obviously play PvP. But for those of you that really just want to go on quest, PvE is definitely the world for you. And in this world, you can still do PvP battles. You know, I mean, you know how it works, you know. But like I said, for those of you that maybe aren't too familiar with it, definitely choose PvE unless you strictly just want to face people all the time in PvP. Okay, so kind of gave you guys the gist of the game as far as customization and what you can choose from. So let me just get in here and do a couple of quests. To be honest with you, I don't remember where I was, and she's got the biggest titties I've ever seen on an anime character in a video game. Dead or Alive was close. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I like Dead or Alive for the fighting and the gameplay, but damn, those girls' things, it's just kind of hard to stay away from. You know, that's just an anime type of thing, not like a fetish or nothing. But I know I'm not the only guy who probably has played that game just to see those things. Okay. They put them in there for a reason, otherwise they wouldn't. Okay, so here we are. We are in the game as we speak. I believe I am in... I'm going to say one thing. I'm not 100% familiar with the whole DC Universe worlds and maps. I know the basic stuff. I'm not in Gotham City. I think there's Metropolis. I think. Do not... Oh, no, it's not Metropolis. What is it called? Oh, I totally forgot. Oh, it is Metropolis. Okay, yeah. So I'm in the city of Metropolis. In this game, there are two cities. You can either be in Metropolis or you can be in Gotham City. And how you transport from city to city, simply you go to a PD station, and within a police station, there's a watchtower. And once you go into the watchtower, that's how you can transport or teleport from city to city. And within each city, there are several... you know, areas, several quests, rally points, safe houses, points of interest, all that stuff. So Metropolis is definitely different from Gotham. I think Metropolis is much harder than Gotham. Honestly, you know, the things you face here are higher level and more in quantity than Gotham. But Gotham, you know, is just obviously just that whole, you know, classical nature and throwback of the whole DC and Marvel universe, obviously. So that's what makes Gotham, you know, unique. But Metropolis is definitely unique in itself. And like I said, the things here are a little tougher, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far. So that pretty much explains the basic map. I'll go into detail of the places later, but